guy is my trash project. It's gonna be makeup storage when he's done. He doesn't look too bad, but in person he leans really badly, and I think that's why he was headed for the dumpster. But he just needs, all of his screws need to be tightened, and we have Allen wrenches to do it. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's too much work. He'll need to be cleaned up afterward because he's really like dirty inside, except for that drawer and that one. Wow. Oh no, it's just all the dust and stuff went to the back, so he'll have to be cleaned. And then these are gonna have to get peeled off because I don't need them. I'm gonna make labels for him, but I'm not gonna do Velcro. I have contact paper for this, which was from Joann's, and I don't know if it's new or not, but I love it. Unfortunately though, this cool rose print, they didn't have enough for all 8 drawers, so we got another one to go with it. It's hard to see in some lighting, but it's just like a damask print. So together they'll look pretty good for it, and then I can use the scrap from those to make labels for the drawers. And then on the inside, because they're not wide enough, that one's really gross. One of the ones I already kind of dusted. Alright, good enough. Yeah, so scrapbook paper isn't like big enough for these drawers. It's just like a tad too small on all sides. So we got these long sheets from Joann's because they can be trimmed down to fit the full length of the drawer. And they're just a little bit too short on the sides, so to cover up that last little bit of space, even though it really doesn't matter to have that space open, is we found this tape, which is that Scotch Expressions glitter tape. So this is gonna be like a few more dollars than we expected, but I don't think that's too bad because the trade-off is like these things are seriously overpriced when you go buy them in the store, so to have one for free, I'll take it. Like, I will gladly pay for these to not have to pay the additional like 30 bucks or whatever it is for those. But that is today's project, so we'll see how this goes. I think it'll be pretty good. So it's gonna be makeup storage. It'll be nice and organized, and I can keep my piles of makeup boxes out of the bathroom, which is just in there, so not bad. Doesn't take up too much space, and I'll have a little bit of top space when I'm done. So we'll see how this goes. The screws are done, but I'm like, this guy's sticking out. This is what the problem was. Like, if you can check this out, like the screws were just really loose and they were sticking really far out. So there's no point in tossing this if screwing it back together is all I needed. Like, it's perfectly fine otherwise. So with the screws done, it's really nice and sturdy now. Like, there's no leaning issues whatsoever. So I mean, you know, yatta! Freebie storage. Because storage is absurdly overpriced for getting your house organized. But then again, they know that, like, people like organized houses. So it's easy to make money off of supplies for organizing your house. And that's fair enough. Okay, so everything's tightened and it is pretty good. So the only issue it has now is it's filthy and our floors are uneven. Yeah, that won't be too bad. I did what I do best and cut myself but only a little bit, so it's like a band-aid for the evening. But you know, it's all done. They're all off. They're a little more difficult than I expected, but like this guy helped, like the corner specifically. I have adhesive I have to clean off of him now, but I mean that's worth it. So now all I have to do is clean this up, and then I can do my contact paper, and then he's done. Pretty much done. That's what they look like. I went ahead and did the tape border with this guy around all 4 sides instead of just the 2 sides, because I think it looks much better that way. So it took a little over 1.5 of these to do all 8 drawers, but it was definitely worth it. They look great. So the contact paper, I forgot to get a squeegee to do the contact paper with, so I just used a really big palette. It's not quite wide enough, but it ended up being just enough to get most of it, so I didn't have any air bubbles on the sides. And then I also used this guy again to get any like tiny air bubbles that I couldn't get on my own. So the last thing to do is for me to decide if I want to do labels on the front, which if I do labels, I will probably do scrap paper to make the labels. If I can't find floral labels that I know I have somewhere, but it's not like this kind of floral, so I may just go ahead and make new ones. But that is it, and now I can organize and put all of my makeup away.